Hey everyone, welcome back to the K-EntBuzz channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Wang reveals why he chose Shen Yue as his life partner. I didn't fall for her beauty. I fell for the way she made everything else fade away. Those were the exact words Wang said in an exclusive interview that has left fans reeling with emotion, joy, and even a few happy tears. For years, the chemistry between Wang and Shen Yue has been the stuff of dreams. On-screen magic so electric, fans refused to believe it was just acting. And now, after endless speculation, cryptic social media posts, and behind-the-scenes glances that said more than 1,000 words, Dylan has finally opened up about his connection with Shen Yue, and why she's the one he sees as a life partner. But before we dive into the heartfelt confession, let's rewind a little. It all started on the set of Media Garden, a show that didn't just make waves, it caused a tsunami across Asia. The 2018 remake of the classic drama became a global hit, but what really kept viewers hooked was the raw, unfiltered chemistry between the lead characters. Dao Ming-si, played by Dylan, and Dong Shan-kai, brought to life by Shen Yue. While the drama gave us the typical enemies-to-lovers trope, what brewed behind the scenes was something far more genuine. Directors and crew members noticed how Dylan, known for being charismatic and playful, would tone everything down when Shen Yue was around. One producer even remarked, he looked at her differently. He listened. He remembered the little things. That's not just acting, that's something else. Fans picked up on it too. Fancams went viral. Edits flooded TikTok and YouTube. Every glance, every laugh, every off-script moment was dissected like a scene from a real-life K-drama. But both stars remained tight-lipped, always keeping it professional. Until now. In a recent sit-down interview with a Chinese entertainment outlet, Dylan was asked a question fans have waited years to hear. If you had to choose one person from your career who changed your life the most, who would it be? Dylan paused, smiled, and then said, Shen Yue. The interviewer probed deeper, asking if the rumors about their closeness were ever true, or just fan service. That's when Dylan's tone shifted. At first, it was just respect. She's a very grounded, sincere person. But over time, I realized that every time I was with her, I was the better version of myself. I wasn't just an actor or a celebrity. I was just me. And she made that feel enough. He continued, revealing how their bond strengthened after Media Garden wrapped up. Unlike many co-stars who move on to other projects and lose touch, Dylan and Shen Yue kept in contact. Late-night messages turned into deep conversations. Support during tough times, like the pressure of fame or the burden of expectations, became more frequent. And somewhere in that space, something shifted. Dylan admitted he tried to ignore it at first. I didn't want to ruin our friendship, he said. But every time I tried to pull away, I missed her more. The moment of truth came, he revealed, during a trip to Yunnan. It was peaceful, no paparazzi, no fans. Just two people walking through a quiet village. She laughed at something silly I said, and I looked at her, and I just knew. That was it. That's who I want beside me. In peace, in chaos, in everything. What followed was a collective internet meltdown. Fans flooded social media with reactions, memes, emotional edits, and even speculative wedding hashtags. But perhaps the most touching part of Dylan's confession wasn't just about love, it was about choice. I've met many people in this industry, he explained. Some are dazzling. Some are smart. But very few make you feel safe. Shen Yue gives me peace. She doesn't try to change me. She just understands me. And that, to me, is everything. And if you're wondering what Shen Yue had to say, well, her response wasn't a statement or a press release. It was a simple Instagram story, a blurry photo of a sunset, and the caption, "Some things don't need to be loud to be real." No names. No tags. Just emotion. But fans knew. They just knew. Of course, some skeptics will say this is all part of PR, a way to ride the nostalgia wave. But those who followed Dylan and Shen Yue from the start know better. You can't fake the kind of chemistry they have. You can't script years of subtle glances, consistent support, and deep-rooted friendship. So, is marriage on the cards? Dylan didn't say yes, but he didn't say no either. When asked about the future, he smiled and said, "If I'm lucky enough, maybe. Life is unpredictable. But if she's part of it, I'm not afraid of anything." And that, dear viewers, is the kind of love story that makes hearts believe again. Not because it's perfect, but because it's real. If this story made you smile, cry, or just feel something real, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on your favorite stars and behind-the-scenes stories that make the K-drama world feel like home. Leave a comment below. Do you ship Dylan and Shen Yue? Or do you think it's just friendship? Until next time, keep dreaming, because sometimes, real love does become real.